Today on Weekly Wire, we join the SWAT team for a training exercise.
See how the city of Woodbury is increasing recycling efforts.
And find out about an upcoming event where you can sign your kids up for summer activities. Hello, I'm Ann Schweisguth.
And I'm Justin Atkinson. Well, charges are pending for 2 juveniles who posted on social media last week about bringing violence to East Ridge High School. Woodbury police received reports of the threats and immediately began investigating. The individuals were located and in both cases determined the subjects did not have the intent or means of carrying through with the threats.
The mere posting of threatening messages can be against the law. Families are encouraged to talk with their children about responsible use of social media. Liking, sharing, and commenting on threatening social media posts can cause additional fear and alarm regardless of the intent. Students who see such posts should immediately alert a teacher, parent, or law enforcement. You know, it's sad that kids have to grow up in this kind of environment, but it's so important that they understand that you just can't joke around about this topic.
Yeah, and it's scary for parents as well.
Absolutely. Well, in lighter news, the mayor of Woodbury delivered her State of the City address last weekend.
Mary Giuliani Stevens gave her annual address to the public at Woodbury Central Park.
In her speech, she highlighted the city's accomplishments, highlighted some of their goals, and talked about future projects involving the city.
The first is Ojibwe Park. Be looking for some potential changes in 2018 there. We have had a long public and community engagement process for this park. Staff has gone out and engaged with all the users and all the community to say, what would you envision here? What's missing in the community? What gaps are there? What would you like to see? So through this laundry list then, we had to develop a process to narrow it down to the top priorities that would fit within a budget. So lots of dreams, and the community dream big, but through this long process, they have come to identify the priorities for the park and develop some plans, and that will probably be implemented this year. I want to mention a building project that the city has had in its capital improvement plan for many, many years. So in 2017, staff has been developing plans for expansion of our existing public works and parks maintenance facility. It's over there on Tower Drive. It will be a new 25,000 square foot fleet services facility with an 18,800 square foot cold storage shed. And it will add about 53,000 square feet to the existing office and warm storage area.
If you missed the State of the City address, you can stream it on the Woodbury YouTube channel.
Well, realtors from all over South Washington County met with city officials at the new Courtyard by Marriott in Woodbury. This was part of Woodbury's annual Realtor Forum, which allows housing developers to mingle with realtors. City officials, along with members of several school districts, were on hand to answer questions and give presentations.
Before the Cottage Grove Municipal Pool building is demolished, the county SWAT team used the building for training last Wednesday. The group trained on radio communications by surrounding and entering the building. This training will help them act quickly during different situations. The SWAT team consists of officers from all Washington County public safety departments, and they train on different scenarios each month. The old municipal pool building is planned to be converted into 3 Habitat for Humanity homes later this year.
Former SWAT member and Public Safety Director Craig Woolery from the Cottage Grove Police Department officially retired last week. Hundreds stopped by City Hall to wish him good luck and thank him for his service during a public open house.
It's very humbling, and it's full of thank yous and appreciation. People have been amazing. One thing I've loved about this community is that people are so appreciative and so supportive in so many ways of all of our first responders. And I'm just here representing them. I've had wonderful opportunities here and it's been a wonderful career.
Woolery was presented several awards from county and state officials last Wednesday at the City Council meeting. He was also presented with a large shadow box with his badges, patches, and accolades. Woolery plans to spend more time with his wife and 3 sons and enjoy skiing and volunteering.
There's a new Explore tab on St. Paul Park City's website. You can find all kinds of information on local businesses, parks, volunteer opportunities, and even city events. Check it out often as it's always being updated.
Users of the HealthEast Sports Center can generate a lot of waste. The facility has an extensive recycling program, and producer Bob McSherry is here to show us what goes in the correct bin.
The HealthEast Sports Center is a popular place during the winter months. People come from all over the metro for hockey, ice skating, soccer, and much, much more. There's also a full-service cafe so families can get a quick bite to eat after soccer practice or between periods of a hockey game. And while all these amenities are great, the users of this facility can generate a lot of waste. Did you know that the city is actively trying to cut down on the amount of waste generated? In fact, almost everything purchased here at the cafe can be recycled or composted. Snack pack, please. A few years ago, the city added additional bins for compost and recycling. 28% of the garbage here at the Sports Center is compostable. But do you know what goes in the proper bin? We all know that food waste is compostable, but did you know that your napkin and greasy pizza plate are as well? The drink cups used at the cafe are also compostable. It says so right on the cup. Even the plasticware is compostable. The recycling bin can get kind of confusing because there's many different types of plastic. Everyone knows that plastic bottles could go in the bin, but so can yogurt cups and slushy cups. Now trash is for the rest of this stuff, things like candy wrappers and styrofoam. Another addition to the recycling program here at the Sports Center takes place right here in the bathroom, where your paper towels are 100% compostable. So as you can see, the HealthEast Sports Center is working to make Woodbury a greener place. So the next time you're here, make sure you place your waste in the correct bin and make a little difference in your community.
Last year, users of the Sports Center recycled or composted more than 40% of the Sports Center's waste.
State law and Woodbury City Ordinance now requires that all automatic irrigation systems be equipped with technology that shuts off the system when moisture is present. Property owners may choose to use a rain sensor, soil moisture sensor, or weather monitoring smart controller. All new controllers must also be WaterSense certified.
Residents looking for more information about smart irrigation are invited to Central Park on March 14th for an information session. You can learn how to program a smart controller, ask questions, and apply for a discounted controller. The session begins at 7 p.m.
In May 2016, Matt Wolf joined the City of Cottage Grove Economic Development Team.
Recently, we had a chance to find out more about Matt.
Got my start working here about May of 2016. In economic development, we're always looking to create jobs, retain the businesses that we do have, and then expand upon the businesses either through investment or adding jobs to the community. What I love most is really the coworkers I get to work with. One of the fun things about working here is really getting the chance to sit down with a lot of my fellow employees and work on projects together to get things done. I don't remember was the right of way they allowed us to do that, because this is all city owned from here over or something like that. Christy Costello is the Economic Development Director here, and it's a really good dynamic of getting the opportunity to both kind of work together on things and also kind of divide and conquer at the same time. We officially finished our first business retention expansion program. So that was really fun to go out there and interview businesses and understand what we all have in our business park. And then at the end of that, we brought all of our businesses and our task force volunteers that helped participate on that on our riverboat cruise. So that was definitely fun and exciting to see, because we not only got to interact with our businesses, but also got to experience a lot of the natural resources that we have here in the city of Cottage Grove. You know, it's really enjoyable to work here. It's been wonderful to get a lot of the opportunities to work with a lot of the business owners, from small businesses to big businesses. They really are very much community oriented, and it's been really a lot of fun just to have a wide, diverse kind of work slate every day and every week. So do we have like a square footage of each section? Is that something that's part of it?
If you have any economic development questions, you can find Matt at City Hall.
The River Oaks Event Center is planning a big St. Patty's Day celebration. Stop by on March 17th between 3 and 9 p.m. for corned beef and cabbage, Irish stew, and fish and chips. There will also be air hockey, foosball, basketball, and more.
The City of Cottage Grove Parks and Recreation Department will be hosting over 40 area vendors for Kids Fest. This free event is an opportunity for residents to get information about summer programs being offered for youth. Kids Fest will be held on Saturday, April 7th from 9 to 12 p.m. at the Cottage Grove Ice Arena. Now here's a quick look at some upcoming events happening around South Washington County you might want to check out.
All right, right, well, before we go, we just want to remind everybody that we are going to be springing forward soon.
Yeah, it means we're that much closer to summer.
That's right. March 11th is daylight saving, so we're going to set our clocks ahead. More light, more sun.
Oh, less snow. The snow is going to be gone before we know it.
I think
Fingers
we're
crossed.
all ready for less jackets, maybe some shorts.
Yes, get outside more, and I'm excited.
That's right. March 11th, set your clock ahead. We'll see you next week.